Alright, it's been a while since we played Half-Life 2. We're still in the Anti-Citizen 1 chapter, approaching the end of it, so let's continue. We'll be playing until the clock reads... Oh shit. Shot to death, apparently, where I last saved. We'll be playing until the play clock reads 11...
Hey, Propagable.
11:45, I think is right. Yeah, okay.
Why is that guy shooting at you?
He works for the Combine. They're the bad guys.
Why are they bad?
Because they're shooting at me.
Really?
Yes. It's not super clear what's actually going on in this universe because
Why are they
Half-Life
shooting at you?
I don't know. Half-Life...
You just, like, woke up in this world and...
Basically, yes. I woke up in this world.
People were shooting at you?
Half-Life 1 ended.
Right, and you took a train.
I woke up and time traveled into the future, and there's this new society called the Combine, and they're not very friendly.
So you're an outsider.
I'm an outsider. I'm supposed to be like the savior to a certain group of like rebels that might be using me. I don't know. It's by design that I don't know the answers to these things. Wrong button.
He's got cover, you know, with like those bars.
Sort of. See, and this is that cool level design where I gotta do some shenanigan to get forward instead of it being super obvious where they want me to go next. Let me save and then double check my quick save, quick load buttons, because we do need to quick save often in this game. Quick F6, gotcha.
Alright, so I really like them using the lambda for the A, but why didn't they use the lambda for the L?
To not have two of them? Or you mean instead of for the...
Yeah, so use an A. You know, I bet they thought about that. I bet they went through many different, like, designs for the game name.
Did you see that shit? That was awesome. I had to climb along that thing. That totally feels like I'm going somewhere that I'm not supposed to go. Doo-doo. Hey, thanks, Jahan. Oh shit. I didn't fall further down. That's really bad. I was getting some expensive for this. Come on.
You're super awesome.
Hey, healing items.
Oh, that makes sense, sir. You know, they could have used a capital lambda for the A, right? Am I thinking of the right one?
You got shot, buddy. 1 SP equals $1.
Yeah, they could have used a capital lambda for the A and then a lowercase lambda for the L. Or they could have done it, well... Yeah, I guess that doesn't really work.
Check for 13k USD.
There is a capital lambda. It looks like this. There's also a capital alpha. And the whole Greek alphabet has capitals, which is good because we need lots of variables in physics. So
Lambdas are also secrets that have special stashes of loot.
nice.
Probably down there. This is probably my favorite thing about Half-Life, though, is just how the core level design kind of expects you to...
And I guess also having it in the middle, like, what other word could that be?
What the fuck was that?
Health. Wolf.
I don't know what that was.
It's gotta be half. Like, that's the only
Yeah.
word that makes sense.
Closer to an A to an L, yeah. Thought I could pick these guys up, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, it was a mine that fell on me? Gotcha. Lambda.
Dr. Freeman.
Oh, we were really close to the
Barney
next
said you were on
chapter.
the way. We
Nice.
got split up by snipers, and he's pinned down in a warehouse up ahead. Go ahead. He's
Say hi,
relying on you.
Ben.
Hi, Ben. He's so little. I gotta squat again. Right on. Sniper.
He's so happy with his current predicament. He is still a kitty. Yes, you are. Mwah.
Andrea's like, you understand. I don't think I can actually get to him.
Barney's old friend.
Sorry, friend.
Maybe you can help him. Snipers trapped him up on that warehouse roof.
Uh-huh.
He's going for a cache of grenades, but I doubt he can get to them now.
They did this cool thing in Half-Life 2 where in Half-Life 1 there weren't any named characters. You played a little bit of Half-Life 1, right? Long time ago?
Me?
Yes, you.
A little bit, yeah.
There weren't any named characters, but there were a bunch of generic, like, security guards and a bunch of generic
Scientists.
doctors, so they gave them characters in this game. Which is kind of neat. Like, the guard ended up becoming Barney. Hello, friend. Blood conveyance. Very nice.
Help! Help me! We thought we'd be safer down here. Little we know the place was infested. The rest of them.
Best
headed
method to
upstairs.
dodge
They took
snipers
the
is
chance for the
strafing.
Snipers. I guess they're still up there.
Oh, hey.
Are they like on top of dead bodies?
Yeah, the head crabs get on the head and then control them like zombies.
Isn't that spooky, Ben?
Pretty
It's so
spooky.
Mwah.
Okay. Whoa, not those guys. Sweet. That little gun thing I just shot is sort of like the thing that the turrets bounce around in Portal. Portal's in the same engine as this. While you let Ben go.
He's my furry little guy. He's my furry little guy.
You don't think the head crab victims are actually dead? Interesting. That's pretty horrific. Is a sniper helping me out with these guys? 'Cause that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I've done that a couple times in the game, showing us the Combine is not necessarily allied with those things. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Rockets?
Over
maybe?
here!
Over where?
Over here! Gordon, I can't move. Nothing's got me pinned down. Gordon, lob a couple grenades. That'll clear him out.
What the fuck is that? Shit. It's like a biological ship, isn't it? Just gave me some grenades. Blackhead crabs are the worst. Whoops! I'll put me back here, that's nice.
Pinned down. Gordon, lob a couple grenades. That'll clear him out. Gordon, take out these snipers, would you?
Working on
How
it,
about I give you
bud.
the grenades and you take out the snipers?
Seems
Bossy
pretty
pants.
fair. Where's the blackhead crab? I hate those things. Hey, friend. You reverse their moans, it turns into help me?
Gordon.
Yikes. Yikes. That's incredibly spoopy. Oh, let me turn down the game audio a little bit, because I remember the shooting in this game is really loud. I always had bird humping the roof, you know?
Let me get this gate. My civil protection status still gives me limited clearance.
Yeah, see, that sounds like I gotta defend him for a while.
Damn thing haunts me.
Oh wow, I didn't have to defend him. Nice.
Watch the head uppers, Gordon.
Head hoppers. Loading. This game was like right before they started doing loading hallways. What time did what year did Metroid Prime come out? You survived an explosive barrel to the face?
He's really tough.
Portal turrets are in this game.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, the turrets in Portal are Half-Life turrets that have been
Right.
repurposed for...
Same design.
This game was first.
Whatever the hell it used to be.
Oh, how'd you like it, Prop?
This is for Overwatch in City 17. It's the main source of pain for this part of town, thanks to a huge suppression device. It's raining down hell from the roof of that.
You're talking about...
Who's the crazy bitch in that one? Helen Botman Carter?
Yeah.
Mobilizes big time. You can sort of see the gate from here. I'll show you when we get to street level.
That was actually really close to her name.
We'll have to
All right.
to open the gate.
You just said Helen instead of Helena.
Device will suppress.
You know who I mean.
Coming through unless we shut it down. Then let's go.
I like that movie. It's pretty good. I quote it a lot.
Do you?
Yeah, the ass or crotch. The, we never
I don't
refer
think
to
I've
it.
ever heard you say that.
Really? Every time I cross in front of you when you're sitting there.
What, pass your crotch?
No, there's a scene where Brad
Ass
Pitt
or
gets up,
crotch?
ass or crotch. He gets up on the
Never
plane.
say that.
You're
Ever.
you just don't pay attention. You don't even know what I was saying when I quoted it. Oh shit. Thanks. Got you. I also quote the we never say that it's your dildo, we just said it was a dildo.
I've also never heard you say that.
I said that recently on the way to PAX.
I wasn't at PAX.
Alright, do you think that your memory might be to fault here? You know,
No.
you clearly don't remember the lines from the movie to have identified.
Yeah,
any
I've
of
seen the
them
movie
as-
once, and I thought it was eh.
What? It was eh. Did you have it spoiled for you beforehand?
No.
Dissolution of Delandria. No. This is what makes us strong. This kind of stupid bullshit. You have plunged humanity into freefall. This Dr. Breen guy is a bit of a creep. Can't make it through these. Can we use that to...
Help me win back their trust, Dr. Freeman.
Thanks for the med kit. That does not bust those open like I wanted it to.
Sorry, Freeman.
What is right, Dr. Freeman?
So they want you on their side too?
Yeah. Maybe I can go
I
down
will try to
through
pay
here.
attention in the next week, but I guarantee you never say that. Ass or crotch. I feel like I would remember that because it would insult me.
What? No, when you get up in order to pass somebody, you have no choice. You have to face either the front or the back to them. He does it in a plane in the movie. It's funny. It's kind of like
See, I don't even
hanging on
remember what it
lampshade.
means. Thought it meant something else.
Later, Serp. Good luck with Decker Dancer. That's blocking me. I can't go up this way. Oh, there's people coming now? That would be great.
Why?
Then I got something to do.
You want to murder people?
Well, I don't know where to go right now. Kind of stuck. Oof.
Yes, I'm talking to you. So-called one free man. I have a question for you. How could you have thrown it your way?
This is the way I came, right? Yeah, because I killed that turret. Out of ignorance and decay. I'm willing to accept a hint if someone has a guess of where I'm supposed to go here, because I'm completely lost.
You're not gonna hurt that thing from down here. We'll have to shut it down from inside.
Oh, is it an event flag that was supposed to happen? Let's see. I'm supposed to move down that hallway to get something to change. Oh, is there a door somewhere? Do you see a door somewhere, Andrea?
I'm looking.
I can't move through either of those gates. That is the way I came, so that's not right. All my party members are dead. All good things, all good things. I walked down the end of this hallway and it caused a pillar to fall down.
Is the door in the pillar?
Maybe. Can't cross there. Do you have a more...
Is that it?
Oh, maybe. Okay, thank you. Okay if I die here, because then I'll start back up with my party members again. Hey! Like that Barney appears to be invincible. That's... Working on it, friends. I would like to. Give me a sec. I got other shit to do here. Come on.
Hey, it's Freeman. You're not leaving without me.
Yeah, this game conveys some things incredibly well, and other things just kind of shows its age. It's 14 years old. Let's put a dark door by a shadowy wall, right?
Help me win back your trust, Dr. Freeman. Surrender while you still can.
Other games have learned from this game and now do it better in a lot of cases, right?
Do what is right, Dr. Freeman. Serve mankind.
Oh, it's not fun.
Get away from there.
I don't think I can reach up there, can I? Nope. Can't get through that door.
Alright, I'm gonna go check on my jobs.
Alright, see ya. Against an edge, the rest of the map is telling you you can't go past. Right. I'm not gonna focus on that area. I mean, it's not gonna be this door, right? Isn't this the way I came out here? Doo-doo-doo.
Take a moment to address you directly, Dr. Freeman. Yes, I'm talking to you.
So I can't get through that. I know there's a guy I need to shoot up top.
Go away.
Lack of hit markers Plus it makes it difficult for me to tell if I'm achieving anything by hitting that. Maybe it involves this, because why would there be a ladder here otherwise, right?
You have plunged humanity into free fall. Even if you offered your surrender now, I cannot guarantee that our benefactors would accept it. At the moment,
I could try. That's a good call. I tried shooting it with a rocket-propelled grenade.
help me win back their trust, Doctor. Surrender while you still can. Help ensure that humanity is not misguided. Do what is right.
Nope, I missed with all of them. Looks like it's a little bit too high for me to get up there. Can I get through one of these windows, maybe? This is an unusually open area for this game, too. I think this game excels in tight, closed-off spaces. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to shoot him from here. The grenade. Come on, let me up. There you go. Nope.
Even if you offered your
Hmm.
cannot guarantee that our benefactors would accept it.
I don't think I'm supposed to mess with that guy up there, and nothing I was doing earlier is appearing to be working with it. Well, the fact that there's stuff... Oh. Right. Gotta do this. My bad. Tried to beat the zone. It's a hot tip, Johanna. I appreciate it. Hey, first try. I guess I should probably approach this game as a, what does it probably not want me to do exercise? Probably does not want me to shoot away at a thing that killing it would likely not let me progress to the level anyway, right?
Uh-oh, turrets. Hey, you've got the HEV suit, you deal with them. Then I'll work the security console. Roll a grenade in there if you've got one. That ought to do it.
Oh, I see. I haven't seen that before. I had to spawn it first, I guess.
Great, I'll open this up.
That's why there's a crate of them over here. Thanks, Barney.
Uh-oh, drop ships. They'll be coming from the roof. If we want to get through these shields, we'll have to take out the generators one at a time.
Okie dokie. Terrible turret design. Get my grenades back. Excuse me. Thank you. Oops.
Take this med kit.
Getting it to go where I wanted to go is not trivial, it turns out. If I throw it directly at the turret, that's not good enough. Can I just shoot it to death? Nope. Hmm.
Drop ships. They'll be coming from the roof. If we want to get through these shields, we'll have to take out the generators one at a time.
I don't think I have a more efficient way to take it out. Now it's like I have to aim them though. I can't throw them directly at the turret. It doesn't work. There was a guy here before. Hey, first try, okay.
Take this med.
Thanks. Good morning. How are you, Elminster? More allies. Too bad I don't get to use the antlion thing anymore.
One for me and one for me.
I really don't want to work. Good to hear it. All my new allies are just gonna die, right? Because I can't aim grenades worth of shit.
Take this med.
Do they give me a restock on grenades? Nope. I think the only way to kill them is with grenades too, like just shooting at them does not work. Rough. Okay. Well, I have some right now. Is there like an area where there we go. I feel like this is what I should do, is I should just walk really close so I can precisely toss them in there. Go ahead and kill me so I get my resources back, thank you. Alright, let's try this. Don't think this is what they wanted me to do, but it works, so. Can't mess with what works.
We've got 3 generators to disable. Might as well start with this one.
Sure.
Hey, you got Eli's gravity gun. Try giving those generators a jolt and see if you can shake them up a bit.
Can do, friend.
Overwatch owns the roof, and that's where we're headed. Okay, 2 more generators to go.
How much would I say my relationship with Andrea is a core part of my identity? The maximum extent to which it's still healthy. Oops.
Wow. With that security, there must be something good in there. Go for it, Doc. I'll wait here till you shut it down. Be careful.
Ooh-wee, I'm trying. Whoops. It's probably more critical to my identity than is healthy, to be honest. Or being diplomatic to myself. Oh, that was bad. Oh, I think once that happens, it's too late. You're screwed. Alright, let's try loading here. Oh, didn't have to load because I died. Even better. Doo-doo. Everything's fine, nothing is ruined. Son of a bitch, that's exactly the mistake I made last time, like, shot for shot. And I'll save after I pick up the little things. Whoa, shit, really? Alright. Whatever you say, game. Save. I need to jump on this from back here, right? Be very careful. Ooh, got it that time. Meet me at the mall. Hey, I found the button to turn it off. What a treat. And I got a bunch of combine rifle super nuke things. 6. Very cool. Hey, it's a bust. Yeah. Well, I'm not particularly dependent. Is it interdependent? Don't do that, man. It's really rude of you.
One generator to go.
Codependent, that's the one. The bad one. But I've never really minded that about myself. I told Andrea that, and I said in my PAX talk that I'm a support character, and I think of myself that way. I derive joy from bringing happiness to other people, not really pursuing it as much for myself. You hit this thing, dude. Open that gate. Assume that's what's supposed to happen here. Hi, Leah. How's it going? Guess I could maybe reach it from back here. We have to go around some.
Here they come.
Helia. On this side, I can't see. Only I may do that. Oh, give me a bunch of stuff. Good. Is there nothing back here? Being too greedy. I think we're probably going to end up playing Banjo-Kazooie sooner rather than later. It's got a lot of people who are interested in seeing it, and it's not too terribly expensive to vote for. Okay, I've already been here. Best of all worlds. This hallway is a dead end, at least it appears to be. This is going to take me to the gate that I can't get through. There's nothing for me to gravity gun over there. That's where I need to be. Maybe that's the only reason this is here, is to tell me that's where I need to go toward. Clear this whole hallway. If I'm forgetting something that would make it easy for me to get over there, feel free to speak up. If there's something obvious that I'm missing. Maybe this is right. Hey, never mind. Got it. Long search is over. I really like that nearby guards have that radio chatter sound. It's a cool, flavorful way to keep you aware of their presence. Whoops. Oh, that's not good. Don't die, Barney. Was this one of the first games to have an invincible escort character? I know it's kind of like that's expected these days. I feel like Bioshock Infinite made kind of a big deal with it. If it wasn't that new of an idea at the time. Come on. Oh, cool.
Try using the hoppers against them.
Yes, Barney, just announce my plan loudly.
Some traps for them, Gordon.
I only have the one, dude. That's all I got. Well, that didn't work. Well, that worked. This one won't work quite as well. Oops. Seems like y'all are having a bad day. Had a bad day. Alright. It seems like the wrong way to do this, but it's the only way I've been able to pull it off. Well, I'll take it. Works for me. Totally meant to do that. Oh, there's an N64 and he hogged it to play Zelda, Mario, and Banjo-Kazooie. I'm excited for Banjo-Kazooie. It's one of those titans of the games industry that I never actually got to try. That's all the generators. Fight the power.
That'll shut down the suppressor on the roof as well.
Seems like a dragon or something. Cover you? What are you doing up there?
Bring it on.
Yeah. Collectathons. I think we'll do the same thing with Spyro when it eventually gets added.
To the roof, Gordon.
Dude, I'm charging my laser. Chill out. Some people's Barneys, man. Backseat escort.
Let's head for the roof now, Gordon. Get down!
Whoops.
There's our gate. Let me just get it open. Done.
Thanks, barn dog.
Stay here.
We'll come with you.
Keep these gates
Oh, hey
open
guys.
long
Where'd you
enough
come
to make
from?
a difference. Go on up and connect the sky bridge. We need to let reinforcements come through from every possible direction. If any more citizens come through, I'll send them up to find you.
Sounds good.
See you, Gordon.
Oh, it's a turret. Die, please. Thank you. Do we have a release date for Spyro Trilogy? I thought it got pushed back, or is that just for one console? Oh, cool. Forgot that when kids have friends, parents get presents for them. It's totally a thing, isn't it? Sounds like boss fight music. Where are you at? Come on, friendo. Is there bonus ammo lying around here somewhere? Doo-doo. Where's the big stash of boss fight rockets? Here it is. This is also, I feel like a modern game would just give you unlimited ammo in a sequence like this. It effectively does, right? Hey, Silver Dan, look at the events history, dude! Go to twitch.tv/Marstead/events, click on past events, and scroll down the list. How you been, man? How's the whole house buying thing going? Congrats again on that. Now that I killed the ship, oh, I've got another ship to kill, presumably. Lost all my followers. Do you want to come further up over here, dude? Well, they dropped off some guards. Maybe the guards will kind of point me, conveyance, the direction I should be going here. Doesn't have enough range. Oh, they opened the thing. Thanks, guys. Let's top off real quick. Closing on that 12, so praise by Monday. Cool. That'll remove that last bit of stress. Who's shooting at me? You are? First of all, how dare you? So those pre-hit marker days, man. I just got a full squad again. I'll take it. Good job, man. Proud of you. Can you use this turret or anything? Okie dokie. Hey, it's a one-way path. Unload the level behind me. Oh, but they'll do it very literally.
Dr. Freeman, since you
Yo.
shut off the suppressor and open the gate, we can really move people through now. The Combine's gonna feel the squeeze.
I communicate through jumping.
Coming across the plaza. If you can make it there, you should have everything you need to take down these striders.
That's awesome, Pat. I feel like they're telling me something with this thing. That's cool. They built these guys up in like the very first mission, and now I actually get to fight one. It's pretty awesome. Probably need grenade launchers. Little daddy long legs. Very cute. Stop shooting my friends, dude. That sucked. That was not what I meant to do. That explains why this stuff was here, so I could get a better view of him. Source engine ladders are not my friend, though. What I really need is more grenade launcher ammo. I can't really tell if I do damage to it with normal guns. To be perfectly honest. I'm gonna die here. Does anyone who's played this game before know, can I actually damage this with normal guns, or do I need rocket launcher ammo? I'm not getting much feedback when I shoot it with regular guns. Played it back when it came out. Yeah. I guess there's like sparks on it. Definitely meant to be able to fight them here. Okay, I'll have to see if there's a thing with more rocket launcher ammo nearby then. You guys fight away. Hey, what are you doing back here? Yeah, whoops is right. Give me your rocket launcher ammo, dog. Some people's kids, man. Some people's rebels. Okay, so I can only hold 3 rocket launcher shots at once. There's some. So I gotta let these guys die so I can access them, it looks like. There goes one. Did anyone else die and drop one? I need to get my buddy from inside there to drop one. Oh hey, welcome back. So I did. I wonder if his rockets are counting as much as my rockets, right? Yeah. Level design's pretty awesome. My favorite thing about this game is just Valve's general approach to level design, which makes it feel like you're breaking the game. Sneaking and climbing on things that you shouldn't be climbing. Most other games would just do as an optional secret. Those don't damage it at all. Alright. Did any of the rocket guys die? Please tell me they did. Hey, sorry, friend. Sorry you died, but I appreciate it. Really? Well, that sucks. Right. Yeah, all cool physics stuff like that. Just level layout stuff. Alright, I am welcoming a hint here. There doesn't appear to be enough rocket launcher ammo to take all these things out. Is there another gun I could use other than the rocket launcher that's at least somewhat effective? I can land 2 shots here, and if I get lucky, I can land 3 shots from the guy who dies up in the corner. Yeah, I think so. Because I'm able to kill them. I killed one earlier in a previous death. You're not supposed to earlier in the game. There's a couple guys here that have them. We'll come with you, dies immediately. I guess I could try just running past them. I guess letting you kill them or letting you damage them at all suggests that maybe that's what you're supposed to be doing while you're here. Or I'm supposed to be finding this little room. Maybe that makes more sense. I like the damage sound they make. It's cool. Is there more in here? One more, maybe? I don't think that my allies' rockets do as much damage as mine do. No, it's not going to cut it. Alright, well I have a plan for my next death, so... Got somewhere I can go to get a little bit more ammo. See if there's more over in the other direction here. And I can't tell if that does any damage at all, or if it's rockets only. Like, I think the, drop ships are rockets only? Alright. Oh, wow. I guess I'll take it. That's 3 hits. That one missed entirely. That one also missed. Yeah, I don't know, like this door opens up. I have no other rockets, and there's definitely not enough rockets on the map for me to kill all of them with just rockets, so I must have to use these other guns, right? Oh, is that how that works? That would make a lot more sense. I wasn't super clear on why sometimes the rockets would land. You might be right. Let's try that. Looks like it just missed it there. It's spun around it a few times. It's trying to, though. Well, that's one, but I have no ammo now, so... Maybe there's some down here, if I can get past the thing's corpse. There is some. Thanks for the tip about the laser. Hey, first try. Yikes, that was rough. Alright, there were dudes shooting at me from up here, which usually tells me to go that way. Yeah, I was shooting and then ducking behind the wall, so the laser was like pointing right in front of me. Makes sense. Thanks, man. Oh, more of them. Great. Shit. I hit the wall at the last second there. Well, now I've found the infinite stock. That helps too. Yeah, this has been a long time since we played it. Part of the downside of playing a game exclusively through Subblock. Oh shit, I'm out of shotgun ammo. Fire the rocket straight from cover when it's pop out and lock on while it's in the air. It depends on the game. I don't think that Red Dead Redemption is suffering by having bonus streams, for example. Whoa, hello, friend. Didn't realize that's what was happening. Yeah, it's only little silly things like that. I think the bonus stream problem is overblown for most games. Took too long to swap weapons, what got me in trouble there. Right. I think even Dwarf Fortress will work. Dwarf Fortress was such a harrowing experience to figure out how to play it. I think it's like sealed into my mind. Like Dark Souls level design, right? I have all of Dark Souls 1 pretty much memorized. No, I enjoyed it. I really, really like Dwarf Fortress. Thank you guys for adding it to the sheet and voting it up and stuff. I definitely have that feeling of wanting to keep playing it after stream was over, now that I kind of get it. Kind of, sort of get it. Yeah, cool. If you haven't tried Dwarf Fortress before, you totally should. You might want to watch the VOD of the stream, though. I had the benefit of a bunch of people in chat kind of guiding me along from step to step, because if you just boot the game up, you're like, what is this? I guess, does the game get eventually, like when you have a really high number of dwarves, does it get to be difficult to manage all of them? Early on when you have a small number, it seems just fine. Perfect, even. Camera bots are huge dicks. Oh, it's just one pack. It's called the Lazy Noob Pack. And I think the only utility I used from it was Dwarf Therapist. Those other ones I didn't check out. Lazy Noob Pack, and I think I specified at the beginning what pack I was using. Oh. I was just thinking, since the game is fully 3D, like, and the data appears to be pretty easily accessible through other third-party processes, I wonder if someone has tried to make a, like, 3D rendered interpretation of Dwarf Fortress. Like, just, like, pull everything from the game proper. It seems like it should be possible, I don't see why not. It was kind of crazy trying to wrap my head around entering a giant cavern and like imagining that it's this big, almost like circular space. They want me to kill this thing and not run away from it? I don't know. Whoops. No, I'm not gonna have much of a choice. I think I need 5 shots to kill them. I don't have access to more shots, so I don't think that's happening. So that's probably a bad idea. I probably should just run as fast as I can. Can you not spawn here? Oh, here we go. I am supposed to fight them. Okay. Where are you at, Strider? Don't think that hit him. Someone's made one, don't know what it's called though. I think someone trying to make a really friendly mod for Dwarf Fortress would be a cool project, but I wonder if there's like lack of incentive to do that. Like part of what people find compelling about it is how obtuse it is and how difficult it is to understand. Jump. Nice. Okay, we get to unload behind us.
Dr. Freeman, it's a mess out there. This close to the Citadel, they've turned the streets over to Striders. I think we can push them back if we can just get to high ground. We're almost to the Citadel wall, Doc.
Like his cool armband.
We're gonna breach it. You've made it this far. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Right, Ikupo. Yeah, it's tricky in that respect. I feel like that's familiar. Maybe it's like Dark Souls, where the audience like interprets how frustrating it is as kind of a badge of honor, and would be upset at efforts to make it cater to different kinds of gamers. I don't know. I don't necessarily feel that way. I feel like Dark Souls has done that with co-op. Co-op trivializes the entire game if you participate in it. If you just want to see the art, that's the way you do it in that game. But it also seems like, at least for the walk-ins that showed up during Dwarf Fortress, like, people seem to be pretty cool with different people playing the game different ways. Like, nobody came in and said, oh, you're not using ASCII art. What a noob. Oh, you're using Dwarf Therapist. That's not playing the game for real. It seems like one of the only games I've ever played that might be, like, immune to that effect. Everyone's like, you know what, just play it however works for you. I just want to watch somebody play it. I don't care how. Is there more rocket launcher stock? Whoa, that was unexpected. This is my first time playing it. Toilet Thoughts. Enjoying it so far. Yeah, for sure. I think it's possible. Like, I don't think there's anything about Dwarf Fortress necessarily that it requires it to be so difficult to understand. It's just that I don't think that that's really been a concern of the developer of let me make a new player experience, you know? Let me design the early games so that it gates mechanics and slowly teaches you stuff. Actually, I think gating is probably the only real thing you need to do to make Dwarf Fortress accessible. Like, it has so much you can do, but it lets you do all of it immediately. And if it's the dev's passion project, he's just like, yeah, I just want all these things to be in the game. I'm not out to teach it to anybody, you know. Kind of like how there's some scientists who are really great, brilliant researchers, but they can't teach for shit. What's the Futurama joke? Please, Fry, I can't teach, I'm a professor. Need rocket launcher ammo, guys. I appreciate it, but I really need rocket launcher ammo. The ASCII art's less confusing to look at. No, that's cool. If you can do ASCII, awesome. I like those sprites. And the texture pack I was using was very clean. Dare you stream it and get advice and not sit in a dark room hitting your head against the wall. Streaming it seems to be the way to do it. This is another game we played that the experience was greatly improved through streaming it. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, La Mulana. La Mulana is a much better game when you're streaming it and you've got basically a bunch of people looking over your shoulder that can give you hints. I'm sure it's very fun played off stream and you just, you know, carefully Google when you really get stuck. Sonic 2006. Oof. It's like I need someone else to see this train wreck with me. Game is special. I was expecting that Sonic 06 would be kind of bad, but in like a, oh, people hate Final Fantasy VIII kind of way. Like that it was still gonna be like a video game and be serviceable. But it's like comically bad. In a way that I didn't even appreciate was possible for a AAA studio. I'm trying to think of any other game from a studio that size has been quite that awful. I guess like Daikatana maybe, but... Oh, what's the thing to be spoiled on in La Mulana? The Holy Grail? Glad they make it that easier to get. Yeah. There's a bunch of like soft lock situations if you don't have the Holy Grail, aren't there? Obviously, I like streaming games, but I think that most games, you know, streaming the game is probably gonna shut down my enjoyment by some percentage, just because I can't be fully immersed in it. My attention is split. Not necessarily a bad thing in every case. But it's kind of cool where games like this is actively better because I'm streaming it. Oops, I was hoping to make that jump. Sonic 06 isn't the worst game ever, but it's like, it's incredible that it happened. I was incredulous the whole time I was playing it, like, how... Just thinking about the number of people that were involved in it and signed off on it. It's frightening in a way. That's worth it. If I follow my rule of go towards gunfire, I'd probably go over there, right?
Let's get moving.
Hey guys, you want to join my party again? Oh, that's a friend. Sorry, buddy. Yeah. And it's like, everything about it is ridiculous. It's not just the story, which is ridiculous. It's not just the gameplay. Clement J64.
Sorry.
Where do I go next? Upside is streaming. It's usually fun to be had riffing on something. Yeah, that's true. And those sorts of riffs are like, if you're playing it by yourself in a room and something ridiculous happens, like some kind of weird glitch happens and your character gets flipped upside down, like you kind of look around and like, oh man, I wish someone was here to see that. You try to describe it to a friend later and you don't quite capture what it was like. Here we go. Oops. Well, I know where I have to go. I just have to tightrope that. Yeah, that's why I'm not super thrilled about Valkyria 4. I'm like, oh, more Valkyria 1? Okay. Not that every genre and game needs to innovate all the time, but... It's like Deadpool 2 for me in that case. Oh, I like Deadpool. Watch more Deadpool. But like, the thing that made Deadpool 1 special was that it was different. Can't really chase that dragon. Hey, it's Doggo!
Gordon! Hey, help me out here.
Glad he's okay. Be very sad when he inevitably gets shut down.
Knocking over walls and
Yeah, Brad Pitt was pretty great.
looking for Alex. He seems to have it set in his head that she's in the Citadel. I figured Alex wouldn't want him getting any deeper in trouble, but hell, you try stopping.
I know, right? That whole sequence was great. Like everything from the trailer forward.
You can't get through that way.
Oh, he's gonna try. Good job, Doggo. Can't quite pet the Doggo.
Damned. I think he wants you to go through, Gordon. You'd better hurry.
Thanks, man.
And if you see Dr. Breen, tell him I said.
Our benefit. Oh, that was a really short chapter. The previous chapter was 2 hours. Whoa. Definitely one of those what the hell do they want me to do type levels, right? Pretty neat. This is where Half-Life 2 shines to me. It feels like I'm breaking into this area that I'm really not supposed to be here. It's kind of a welcome break from most platformers where it's like everything appears to have been designed for Mario to jump through it, move through it, you know? It's releasing, like, oh, okay, there we go. Right. I like Barney. He's cool. I'm mostly appreciative of, like, what they accomplished with Barney, of, like, convincing the player that he was in Half-Life 1. It's very clever. I don't think other games will ever have an opportunity to pull something like that off. Yeah, Hat in Time's fun. All I need is scale vertical surfaces, of course. I like that this sequence has no enemies, too. It's not yet. This would be a really fun game to play with. I think that Valve does the commentary, right? Where you can like get little nodes throughout the level where they come in and talk about it. I think I played Portal 2 with that turned on. It was pretty awesome. Why would anyone name their mouth Space Pirate? Is this really what they want me to do? Try it, I guess. I don't think so, actually. These spiky fences are my main indicator of what not to do. Seems like that's bad. Thought maybe I'm supposed to let one of those things grab me. Maybe it just didn't work a second ago. No, maybe not. That's probably instant death, right? See what happens. Yep. Probably should have quick saved. No, that's fine. Just wanted to be sure. I can't jump on top of this thing. I can't climb these things. There's nowhere safe to drop down to. I really feel like it wants me to ride on these things, but I can't grab onto it. Can't. You guys irritated with me and hide? I'm sorry. Yeah, if you type hide before your message, I can't see it. If you want to talk about spoilers. Oh, there it worked. Oh. What was I supposed to do? I just walked into it at that point and it worked. Okay, so the question then comes, how do I not get zapped to death? Can I turn the thing off? All of them get stopped, right? Presumably. Oh, I see. One of them goes to a laser that kills you. That was my guess as soon as I saw these things. You have to kind of jump into it at the right angle. That would have been nice if there was an interact button there, instead of it just eating you. Cool. No, man. It kind of feels like a long hallway. Actually, don't know how many chapters are in this game. We haven't played it in a while.
You know what that is? It's a long hallway. You know it's in the end, right?
Maybe.
You ready?
Whoa.
Finally,
It's cool.
hallway at the end of game. It's a trope, not a cliche. Judge the day. The boss is right this way. Can't let him slip away. Come and join me in the long hallway, hallway, hallway. It's the long hallway, hallway, hallway. The long hallway. It's a pretty cool trope.
I like them showing you the creepy guys. What are those things? Gross stilt legs. I know, right? I keep not procking it because the hallway's too short. Well, there's been a lot of dialogue during it. Sometimes I'm not confident enough to proc it, too. Not every game is like Castlevania, where it's incredibly obvious. Short hallway should be longer than long hallway. Yeah, I like that. It's actually pretty funny. You can go. Oh, it's done. I just played at double speed. I'll make sure I pitch shift it too. Oh, that's nice. Thanks for the gravity field there. That was a really cool sequence.
Unregistered weapons detected. Confiscation field engaged.
Oh golly. Taking all my shit. Even my gravity gun? Huh. Nice. I don't mind that.
This is Dr. Freeman. At last. I wish I could say
Overcharging
this
suit.
was a pleasant surprise, but it's neither a surprise nor, as you will surely agree, very pleasant. Well, I am nothing if not pragmatic.
This feels pretty final. It's hero point energy again. There's a sequence like this in Wolfenstein, the new one. That was really cool. Enjoy your crazy OP
Under
weapon.
other circumstances, I like to think we might have been able to work together in an atmosphere of mutual trust and respect. Certainly, judging from your brief tenure at Black Mesa while I was its administrator.
That's
you
where
showed
Andrea
the
works.
promise of becoming a valuable and productive contributor to the scientific process. And yet, I'm not sure what spurred you to it. But there is really no place in this enterprise for
Talk to Andrea. Dr. Breen's not actually a human hologram or something. We did have that sequence where we saw him physically through like a teleportation vision, so maybe that's not true. Oh, that's cool. Cool. You get Andrew an eye patch. We can't hold that forever. Good to know. I like how you learn about that mechanic of being able to pull those from farther away because you're automatically pressing the button because there's enemies in the first one. It's good design.
Your mentors are partly to blame, of course. My disappointment in Eli Vance and Isaac Kleiner is far greater than my sorrow over your unfortunate choice of career path. In a way, I suppose you could not have done otherwise. Who knows what seeds like they planted when you were young and gullible. But while they certainly share a great part of the responsibility for the recent troubles, it is you alone who have chosen to act with such willful disregard for humanity's future.
There's a button there I need to press. Oh, sweet. Oh, that's delightful. Freeman's got to be scary for these guards now, right? I would be afraid of him. Stormtroopers are people? I think it's appropriate that the gravity gun is the last thing you get to use at the end of the game. It's cool. I wish this is what they would have done in Ravenholm. I wish they would have taken away all of your guns and just made you use the gravity gun. That machine is awesome. Big fan. Who frees the Freeman? Basically. Finally, it's the long elevator. And I can use it as like a boomerang, that's cool. Yeah, if I were watching this happen to the other guards, I'd be like, not worth my time. I don't get paid enough for this.
Tell me, Dr. Freeman, if you can. You have destroyed so much. What is it exactly that you have created? Can you name even one thing? I thought not.
I can't really talk. Mostly just a jumper. Yeah, right, Kupo. Come on, man. We getting music again? That's cool. I love making this a really OP final area is really cool. Assuming it's the final area.
Find ourselves, but as something greater than we could ever imagine. Something we can now only begin to glimpse.
I'm gonna see how badly it fucks up one of these things now. That's cool. Come on. Whew. That was not going to be enough. It's okay, I got it this time.
I have laid the foundation for humanity's survival.
I learned that there were the little balls a little bit too late.
Look, Gordon. Look at what you are throwing away. With it.
Throwing away a bunch of robots. Hey, more healing. Just making sure. Whoops. Gravity.
Whoops.
You win again, Gravity!
I did not mean to do that.
You feeding them, Andrea?
Nope.
Okay.
You want me to?
No, it's okay. I just heard they were being really loud.
I'm making mac and cheese.
I will mute myself for a bit then. Nope. Maybe these are what the Combine soldiers look like under their masks. That'd be spoopy. I see Andrea in the kitchen, so they assume they're going to get fed. Thank you. Yeah, sure. The longer hallway. This is a really cool sequence. Yeah, right. Look, there's a new bug thing. What? Doing a good job building the suspense here, too.
Dylan,
Dark energy. What?
do you know that the corner where Marty eats is way dirtier than the corner where Ben eats?
Well, it's because Marty is, he's got issues. Don't take my sweet gun! Oh, dang.
I'll take him from here.
Give me my cool gun.
Struggle, it's no use. Until you're where he wants you, there's nothing you can do.
Great.
I'm sorry, Gordon.
I wonder why they put me... I'm not controlling right now, just walking. Players refuse to obey in that case. That almost never happens.
Intelligences, worlds stretched thin across the membranes where the dimensions intersect. Impossible to describe with our limited vocabulary.
He does look like a
What
dude.
I've seen is also beyond words, Breen. Genocide, indescribable evil. Good God.
Well, if it isn't Gordon Freeman at last.
Oh, that's because I was still in a thing. Okay, that makes more sense. Wonder if they did that because players weren't obeying there.
Have my gratitude, Doctor. First you lead me straight to the doorstep of my oldest friend, and then you deliver yourself? If I'd known you were going to come straight up to my office, I wouldn't have bothered hunting you in the first place. Having both of you in my keeping ensures I can dictate the terms of any bargain I care to make with the Combine.
Dr. Breen. Wallace.
Yes, Judith, what is it?
The bargain we should be making is for Eli's life so he can continue his research.
Thanks to you, we have everything we need in that regard. You're more than qualified to finish his research yourself. What neither you nor I can do is convince that rabble in the streets to give up their senseless struggle. Yet Eli refuses to speak the words that
Thank
will
you.
save them all.
Save them? For what?
Eli, if you won't do the right thing for the good of all people, maybe you'll do it for one of them.
Alex.
Ooh, shit.
Dad. Gordon?
God damn you, Breen, you let it go.
That's all up to you, my old friend. Will you let your stubborn short-sightedness doom the entire species, or will you give your child the chance her mother never had?
How dare you even mention her?
Alex, my dear, you have your mother's eyes, but your father's stubborn nature.
You haven't seen a bit of it yet.
Really? Well, let's see how well it serves you on the far side of a Combine portal.
Go ahead.
Oh man, are we going
That's
to
the
Zen
worst you
again?
can do, send us both through your portal.
Oh, it's hardly the worst. But you might find that hard to believe once you get there.
It isn't necessary.
I agree. It's a total waste. Fortunately, the Resistance has shown it is willing to accept a new leader. And this one has proven to be a fine pawn for those who control him.
No.
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
How about it, Dr. Freeman? Did you realize your contract was open to the highest bidder?
Gordon would never make any kind of deal with you.
I understand
Thanks,
you don't wish to discuss
Proxy.
this in front of your friends. I'll send them on their way, and then we can talk openly.
Don't struck on it.
Dad, I'm so sorry.
Alex, sweetheart.
Judith, what do you think you're doing?
We're doing what I could never do alone. We're stopping you.
Yeah, Judith. This is a bit of a predicament.
Get in here. They know you betrayed them. They'll turn on you.
Judith, Dr. Mossman, please.
I'm sorry, Wallace. You're all out of time. Don't.
Hurry! Dad,
Oh, hell no, you don't.
You fool!
watch out, he's gonna.
No!
Oof.
Dad!
Take my sweet gun.
No. Don't worry about me, honey.
There's no time, Alex. He's on his way to the portal. You'll need this.
Dr. Mossman, Judith, look after my father.
Don't you worry.
Dad, I'm not saying goodbye.
Never.
I'm participating.
Come on, Gordon. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Gordon, we haven't known each other very long, but I know you didn't have to do this. I had to rescue my father, but you... Well, thanks for coming after me.
It's kind of a cool little tool.
Hey, listen.
I can still deliver,
That's him.
but not without your help. The portal destination is untenable. Surely you can set the relay elsewhere. There's no way I can survive in that environment. Body, you must be joking. I can't.
Host body.
Oh, all right. Damn it. If that's what it takes. Just hurry.
I like the actual long hallway carp rug here. That's really awesome. Very Castlevania.
Oh, shit.
Whoa. What's that thing? Alright, got my gun back.
The gravity gun. He doesn't have a clue, does he? I wonder where he's going. Oh my god. This is the Citadel's dark fusion reactor. It powers their tunneling entanglement device.
Those are words.
Chance like this again. We've got to stop Dr. Breen.
Jumpy, jumpy, jump.
I can't shut it down. Looks like he's turned over control to the other side.
Cool evil blood symbols on that.
You'll have to go
Powers the
and
MacGuffin.
do what you can. Get in the elevator and I'll let you in. Don't
One jump
forget
means
to-
yes, two jumps means no. Double yes. Here we go.
Do your worst, Gordon. But be careful.
Cool. I really do like this game's use of music. I always think of that as being a more modern development of selective soundtrack, most of the game having no ambient music playing, but it's been around for a while.
Dr. Freeman, you really shouldn't be out there. At the moment of synapse, as I teleport, this chamber will be bathed in deadly particles that have yet to be named by human science. Perhaps when I have the leisure to do the work myself, I'll name one of them after you. That way you won't be completely forgotten. When the singularity collapses, I will be far away from here, in another universe, as a matter of fact. You, on
Another
the other hand, will be
universe.
destroyed in every way it is possible to be destroyed, and even in some which are essentially impossible.
Oh, I see. Elsewhere.
I don't know what you can possibly hope to achieve apart from your own annihilation.
Doo-doo-doo.
This was futile.
Guards as conveyance is a great way to do it.
Great. Oh no, Breen started his ascent.
This is sent. Working on it. Thank you.
I could have told you that was pointless, Dr. Freeman.
Working on it.
Are you still with us, Dr. Freeman? Not for much longer, I think.
Glad that a level is the final boss. Maybe there'll be an actual boss later on.
For a useful purpose. I hope you said your farewells. Go back, Freeman. You have no idea what you're doing.
Oh, I know what I'm doing. Not really. There's one of these things in Final Fantasy X.
Don't know what you will unleash. You could bring down this whole Citadel. Think, man. Think.
That's the plan. I've got 7 PhDs. I think he only has the one, right? This was before Thor Ragnarok took that to the extreme.
Maybe we still have.
Nope. We don't have. Oh, that's cool.
Dr. Freeman?
Hey, G-Man's back. It's been a while.
Is it really that time again? It seems as if you only just arrived.
StarCraft will be next Friday.
You've done a great deal in a small time span. You've done so well, in fact, that I've received some interesting offers for your services. Ordinarily, I wouldn't contemplate them, but these are extraordinary times.
He's in Half-Life 1, right?
You the illusion of free choice.
No dialogue, just kind of see him in the distance all the time.
Choosing for you, if and when your time comes round again. I do apologize for what must seem to you an arbitrary imposition, Dr. Freeman. I trust it will all make sense to you in the course of... well, I'm really not at liberty to say. In the meantime, this is where I get off.
He's pretty great. Is he around the game in Half-Life 2 like he was in Half-Life 1? Wow. Nice. And so we'll wrap a little bit early and I'll credit some time to Brewski's sub-block bank. That was pretty great though. I liked Half-Life 2 quite a lot. I regret not playing Ravenholm correctly. I feel really bad about that. I think that if Ravenholm were designed today, it probably would have taken away all your guns and just given you the gravity gun. I missed out on the correct experience. Usually I kind of guffaw at people for saying, hey, you played that wrong and that's why it wasn't fun. But I do think that that should be a modern game design goal. Like, if you give your game to multiple people and they find a way to limp to the finish line in a way that you didn't intend, you should probably restrict them further. You don't want them to play the game in a way that works but isn't fun. I happened to have enough ammo that it was possible, Sailor Dan. Yeah, so I didn't even realize that I could use the saws with a gravity gun. Because it didn't occur to me to try it, because I was like, I've got enough ammo to shoot stuff. The game's trained me to shoot stuff up till now. Yeah, and that was supposed to be what made that area so fun, right? Like, it's, you've got limited resources, you gotta use the gravity gun. Yeah. See, my issue, and this might just be a me thing and not necessarily an overall game design thing, but like, I need to be 100% sure that something will work before I use it. With a shotgun, I know that if I get a headshot, the enemy will die, right? With the gravity gun, I don't know if throwing a box at the enemy is going to knock them over, if it's going to kill them. if it's going to slightly disable them, and maybe that's solved with like hit markers and health bars and other damage indicators that tell you just exactly what you did. And that's more of a modern, last 5 to 10 years game design focus, I think, in this sort of space. There's a doorway with saws blocking it, but I ducked under them. That was where I was supposed to learn, oh, I should use these saws to fight things. It was just unfortunate. It wasn't the game's fault. It's one of those games that I think is more important than it is good, but it is still incredibly good. It is still aged quite well.
Blast that little... Where did she get to?
Cool. Sweet. So I guess there's nothing to carry over if you then played episode 1 and episode 2. I'm guessing that's what Bruce Q will want me to do in the future. So we'll go ahead and wrap early today. I'll let you guys know what's coming up next week. 1 sec. Heading out to the high school football game in town tonight. Jaden, my nephew, is playing in the marching band.
We've got this, Marstead.
Where?
Ow. Where?
First important for getting into Half-Life 3.